Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Jonhson Mclang Show, episode 47 of 100. Sorry that I'm not wearing a shirt, but I do have shorts on. So, anyway, so today I have a couple things that we're going to talk about today. Some things I forgot to talk about on Monday and Wednesday, but today's Friday evening. I had a great Friday. It's been a great day. I am so excited for the weekend. We made it through the week. It's now the weekend, so that's good. So I got a couple. Here's the news for today. I'm going to show a funny meme that I found on Facebook. I'm going to show you, talk about Indiana passing a bill to not require vaccine passports today. That got passed yesterday on Thursday. And, which that's good news. I'm also going to talk about ridiculous things fact checking and stuff. And I'm going to talk about View. Whoopi, the View. And her, something like that. So we'll get to that in a minute. But that's it so far. So no big stuff that happened first day or today during the day this Friday. So yeah, let's show you the funny meme here today. I'll quickly here. Oh, darn it. I don't have the meme anymore at this moment. Dang it. Well, basically the meme was that of pesticides and stuff. Bugs and stuff, like pests. Pest. You know what a pest is, right? That eats crops and stuff. They're like pests. P-E-S-T. So there's a meme that said like two normal pests, and then they had another one of Joe Biden's face, and it said Tick. So they had two types of ticks, and then Joe Biden was called a tick. I'm a tick. A tick. There's a meme of it, but my storage of my phone went, I had to delete some pictures and stuff. I'm sorry I couldn't show you, but that's what the meme was. Anyway, let's talk now about Indiana, my state. They got rid of their mask mandate, so that's good. We also in our state, we got rid of our governor's power, Governor Eric Holcomb's power. Governor Holcomb did veto it, but the Senate in Indiana, the Indiana Senate in the state of Indiana, overruled that veto. So no more mask mandate, no more emergency powers, and today, Thursday, on Thursday, yesterday, they passed a bill yesterday on Thursday saying getting rid of vaccine passports, not requiring vaccine passports in Indiana, because there's vaccine passports out there, which is basically socialism in a way. You can't travel without a vaccine passport. But now, in Indiana, if you live in Indiana, and many states are also getting rid of their vaccine passports too. So yeah, for travel on an airplane and stuff. But Indiana is a part of those states, like Texas, Georgia, Florida, many places are no longer doing a passport, and Indiana is not doing a passport. Won't require its citizens to have a passport to go on a plane. I don't have to worry about it because I don't go on a plane or any public transportation, but we stepped up to the plate, okay? The Senate in Indiana stepped up to the plate and got rid of vaccine passport. So that's wonderful. That's great. Another news story. Earlier this week on The View, the demonizing show The View, left-wing The View show on ABC. Earlier this week, like a couple days ago or something, they were talking about the Johnson vaccine and getting blood cuts and stuff, and they were talking about on Hot Topics and stuff about vaccines and how American people are resistant to take the vaccine, and scared of taking the vaccine. And they talked about Fox News. Okay, here we go. They talked about Fox News. Tucker Carlson on Fox News. He had a report recently too about these vaccines and stuff, saying now Whoopi said, and this is what her claim was. She said Tucker Carlson said recently that Americans should not take the vaccine. Now that's what she said. Okay. Before the commercial break, which I'll get to this in a bit. Tucker Carlson did not say Americans should not take the vaccine. He did not say that. She said that. She thought that he said that. But he said he questioned the vaccine. And then after the commercial break, for The View, after the commercial break, she fact-checked herself. She had to fact-check herself because she fact-checked Tucker Carlson before commercial. And then she realized, oh crap, I messed up. And then she had a fact-check during the commercial break. I'm guessing she probably researched this and fact-checked herself. So, Whoopi does, did so much fact-checking and stuff on everyone else, like so many times, fact-checking people so many times, like Trump and Republicans and people that support Republicans and support Trump. And Facebook and her fact-check people all the time, way too much. Okay, they know the truth, but they want to tell you lies and stuff. It's getting to the point where they fact check everyone else, but then later on, for example, Whoopi messed up and had to fact check herself after a commercial break and say it was a mistake. And she said that after she did her research or whatever, I don't know what she did, but she ended up saying Tucker Carlson didn't say that. So fact checking is so stupid because because you fact check so many people so many times, and then sometimes you end up fact checking yourself over and over again because you know the truth, but you don't want to tell the truth to the public. And then you find out later that you made a mistake. You found out that you made a mistake, and then tell the public. The View, yeah. I just want to mention that because fact checking is getting so crazy this year and last year too. But with all this stuff and trying to censor people, because you know what, we do have conspiracy people. Conspiracy theories. That's true. Trump people do have conspiracy theories. I bet even Biden supporters have conspiracy theories, like the Russia stuff and the quote unquote Russian interference, which that's a bunch of bull. But yes, we do have theories. They might not be true. Well, we know it's true, but they don't want to tell you the truth. The Democrats don't want to tell you the true story of what's going on behind the scenes, which we know. Our evidence that we find on the internet and stuff. True stories and stuff. And they know the truth. Everyone in the whole world knows the truth of everything that goes on in this world. That we have theories about and questions about. But they want to try it. They might be true. Some stories might be true. Our stories, the conspiracy theories, might be true as well. Partially true. I'm so tired of, we have the freedom of speech, right? They say it all the time. It's under the Constitution. But when it comes to making theories, making stories, telling our thoughts and our opinions to social media gets all tipped off at us for having freedom of speech and coming up with opinions and coming up with our thoughts and our opinions on certain subjects, okay? What we believe in. And that's okay if other people don't believe in it, but you don't have to shame us for putting our thoughts and our feelings on social media. And on Facebook, the first thing you see to make a post or something is like, what are you feeling? How are you feeling today? Then you type in what you're feeling, then later on you get shamed for feeling certain feeling. Just like on Instagram or YouTube or Twitter, we can't have theory, so we can't have opinion. The Democrats and Democrats on TV like Lippy and Joy and all those people on the view shame us. Republicans shame Republicans. Certain Republicans, not the winos, okay? But they shame Republicans that have theories and opinions. Their side of this, what we think, and then they shame us, okay? They don't shame Democrats, but they shame us for having an opinion. And that needs to stop right now. We can have the opinion. We shouldn't have to be scared to have an opinion, and then we shouldn't feel like we're gonna get attacked of what we say, and what we feel, and what we believe in. Okay, and ideas and imagination. That needs to stop right now. Telling people what to do like that with social freedom of speech. That's basically socialism, saying shaming people for having freedom of speech. That's socialism right there. Okay? And that's okay. And I think this is so funny. Recently, yesterday or something, former President Bush, George W. Bush, went on the Jimmy Kimmel show and talking about your bullcrap, being a whiner as he is. He is Republican, but he said on an interview or something that this modern day GOP is crazy, basically, or something. I don't remember the word that he used, but I think it's he said. I think he said what he said. I don't remember the terminology on the top of my head. I do remember him talking bad about the modern day GOP somewhere in an interview or something. Probably the one from yesterday, but he's a wino, basically, just like Holcomb is a wino too. But anyway, Governor Holcomb, he's a wino, and the Ohio governor is a wino and stuff. So, yeah, I can't believe he was even on that show, the Democrat show, like Jimmy Kimmel. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. And I'm shocked that Jimmy Kimmel would let a Republican to be on there, okay? That's crazy to me. But good for George Bush. Good for all of them. For them being on that show. But anyway, that's their freedom of speech, okay? I don't agree with it, but I'm not going to shame them. I'm not going to fact check them. And I don't like it, but they say what they want to say, and I don't agree with it, but I'm not gonna shame them for saying stuff on an interview. But that's not who I am. Okay. Another thing that's what took me off. There was a recent shooting. A police a black person got shot in Columbus, Ohio by a police officer. I'm not getting into Black Lives Matter. But the girl that got shot had a knife and stuff and was trying to stab the girl. That's the police job. I think the police told the girl to put the weapon down and she refused. And then he got the gun and shot him and she died, unfortunately. But, if you don't listen to a police officer, and refuse to drop a weapon, when you have a weapon in your hand on security camera footage from across the street, there's security camera footage of that girl holding a knife, trying to stab another girl in a fight or something. That's what the police are here for. If the police officer didn't do any action to the girl that had a weapon that tried to stab the other girl, that girl that was trying to get stabbed during the fight or whatever was going on in Columbus, Ohio. They had a fight or something, the two girls, or something, I don't know the full thing, but the police officer didn't do anything at all to that girl that was fighting with the girl with the weapon. The girl with the weapon was stabbed. The girl fighting the girl with the weapon, and that girl that was fighting with the girl with the weapon would get killed and stabbed if the police didn't do anything. So, but but that happened, yes. But this is not anything to do with racism. The police officer was just doing his job, okay? And the girl with the knife had a knife in her hand trying to stab someone. And she had a knife, she had a weapon, it was on security camera footage too. I want to point that out. And the police was doing the right thing to take action like that with a girl with a weapon doing something wrong on camera, okay? On security camera footage of a girl with a knife. And refusing to put the knife down. And the police officer asked nicely, patiently, to put down the weapon. Now there's been lots of backlash with all this, with Black Lives Matter protesting, which I don't get it because it's nothing like George Floyd, okay? Not like that incident. It was something totally different than George Floyd's case, okay? This woman on security camera at home across from the street, where she had security camera footage and she had a weapon. She was actually doing something violent and a crime. Okay. So the police officer did nothing wrong. Okay. In this case. Okay. In this police case or whatever. In this case, it wasn't racial or anything. It wasn't nothing to do. Nothing racial. Nothing racially motivated. It was just like someone carrying a weapon. Okay, and white people carry weapons all the time. Okay, and probably get shot and killed by the police. A white person probably does too. Have a weapon, and then they get shot. Okay, that's what happened. But if a white person had a weapon and got shot with a security security camera on, there wouldn't be no protesting if it was for a white person. Because the Democrats think this case with the school in Columbus, the Democrats think is racially motivated, okay? But it's not, okay? And even a former officer, I saw this Inside Edition video, and this former officer, a black woman, I don't know her name, I'm not trying to be racist, I just don't know her name, a black former officer, watched the security camera footage and agreed with the police officer guy in that situation. Certain situations, yeah, they might be racial. In other situations, with this situation in Ohio, is a totally different story, okay? But this NBA star, LeBron James, threatened this police officer guy, kind of, in a way. And that was wrong. And he said he must have put a photo or something, and the caption said, "You're next." Hashtag accountability, and had like a emoji of a, one of those timer things that was sand in it, going down, like, you're next, you're gonna be shot or something, like, James, LeBron James would probably, like, threatening the officer, okay? But I don't get why James did that, There's no need for Black Lives Matter protesting in this situation. In Ohio, okay? It doesn't need to be a protest, okay? Now, if it was something like George Floyd, I guess, yeah. But anyway, Blonde James must have got criticized for doing it, and he took it down. But me, on the Jonhson Mclang show, I'm going to criticize him again. Like, come on, Blonde James, let's focus on basketball and shut your mouth. Now, I said freedom of speech a couple minutes ago, but there's a certain length to freedom of speech, okay? You can't just threaten people on social media. You can't cyberbully people on social media or harass people on social media. That's when you take freedom of speech on social media way too far. I know he took it down, but I'm going to criticize him for threatening a police officer that keeps him safe, okay? At basketball games and stuff, there's always police there to keep the audience safe, okay? But I think you should just focus on basketball and focus and treat stuff that's positive, okay? And not so negative and so violent and threatening an officer, saying you're next, okay? That's ridiculous. I mean, that's sad, to be honest with you. There's different ways to have freedom. There's different ways to voice your opinion on this issue, okay? Then to get your anger out, if you feel like you're angry, okay, and you just want to post what you're feeling on Twitter, that's fine, but do it in a gentle, peaceful way, and not commit to the violence. And he did say sorry for this, but as a conservative on YouTube, on here, shame on you, LeBron James, for saying you're next in that tone, okay, in that way, okay. I'm not trying to be racist saying that, but like, focus on what you love doing. Do it. All I'm saying is do it peaceful. If you're angry about something, that's fine. But if you want to say it on social media, do it in a peaceful way, okay? I'm glad that you took it down, though. But shame on you for even thinking about doing it and doing it, okay? That's my opinion. That's my thought on that, okay? You might be mad at the situation, but you didn't have to take it to that extreme, okay? And how you did it, okay? That's my opinion. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry that I can show you the meme of the text and stuff and the past and the Joe Biden picture and the meme picture on photos, but I'm sorry about that. But I hope you understand what the meme is. So let's hope so. But anyway, thank you for watching the Jonhson Mclang Show. I'm gonna end it here. Have a great rest of your Friday evening. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday. So peace out. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And after you subscribe, push the notification bell and share this video. Bye guys. See you in the next video. Bye.